What's up, Bernie Army? This is BryceAllen13 here once again, bringing to another reaction video. And this one is Stampy's Lovely World Cookie Crumble. And this is where Stampy and Fizzy are building the Cookie Crumble restaurant, which is Fizzy's restaurant, by the way. But we're going to go and react to Cookie Crumble in 3, 2, 1, start.
Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a
Hi, Fizzy.
Minecraft Let's Play
Hi, Esther.
video, and another video inside of Stampy's Lovely World. Today in this video, I'm going to be joined by Fizzy Elephant, who we can see happily bounding around in the Love Garden. I'll be over at the Love Garden.
Probably having a look at the signs.
Maybe not bounding around, who knows, maybe I'll have a bit of a bound if I fancy the Love Garden. We'll see how things go, but first, let me go and have a bit of a nibble on this cake. Nom, 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 nom.
AKA eat the whole thing.
The entire cake whole counts as a little bit more of a nibble, doesn't it?
Yes, I was about to say.
Less greedy if I say a nibble before eating an entire cake. And
Hi, Barnaby.
I will not forget about you today like I did recently and felt very bad about it still.
Aww.
Yeah, Barnaby, you can stand up and you can join me, and I will, of course, take you to all of the rest of your doggy pals over at the doghouse. But first... yeah, I think I'll have a bit of a bound. A bit of a bound
Whee!
around the Love Garden. I tend to not bound around the
Love Garden bound.
because, yeah, it's a little bit laggy
Yes.
around the Love Garden. By the way, though, apparently there's going to be an update soon, which is going to make the Love Garden less laggy. So, that's going to be coming out soon, and it is going to help out. But anyway,
Nice.
first to the Love Garden, I am going to be adding Henry and Aurora.
Hello, Henry and Aurora.
They made their very own Stampy Cat t-shirts, and you can see them there outside on the swings wearing them now, and I think they look absolutely incredible. It's really cool that they were able to make them themselves. So I wanted to say thank you so much, and welcome to my Love Garden. Right then, Barnaby, let's, where's Barnaby? Barnaby!
Hello, Love Garden animals.
Wait, Barnaby! Where is he? Where is he? Where is Barnaby? He might be
It's Barnaby in sheep's clothing.
The ladder. Sometimes if you just, like, stare up a gap like this when you have a dog following you, you just kind of see their nose poking over. There we go!
There he is. Hello, Barnaby.
Oh, that timing was perfect. Oh,
And his
the
tail.
as well. That couldn't have been better. Just as I said that, just the tip of a nose poking over the edge. That is not the first time I've done that. Or
Barnaby is so cute.
Used me so much. Right, so let's have. I'm trying to keep track of who I haven't had in a while. Benji, you can join me today.
Benji Blue
I don't know why I'm saying
Benji.
that like a question. Benji, you can join
I
me
think
today.
Stampy takes Benji a lot. I feel like he's been taking Benji a lot lately.
And not at the same time today. Whoa, did you see that lag there?
Yes.
It does get better soon. So, yeah.
And I also heard Harry. Hello, Harry.
Basically, I'm going to eat some cake first, sorry. Yum, yum, yum. I keep getting distracted. So, yeah, we're building a cookie restaurant for Fizzy, which is why Fizzy is joining me, and so excited today, because today is the day
And
we
his
actually
cookies.
start adding in the cookies, because the way we're doing it is we have built a really kind of slightly disgusting building.
I can still see the advert.
Make people not want to go inside of that restaurant because it's a beetroot restaurant, but there's a secret restaurant underneath, which is going to be the Cookie Crumble restaurant, and careful, Fizzy, just running into walls. So yeah, what we're going to be doing today is actually building the proper real restaurant, which is going to be under the ground inside of here. So this is the beetrootique that we've been building in the last couple episodes, and then we go inside of this here.
The reddest building in all of Stampy's Lovely World.
And take the water out of this cauldron, then ta-da!
Magic.
That's amazing. And Fizzy is straight down. So that's going to lead into the actual proper restaurant part, and the restaurant part is going to be in the shape of a giant cookie is the style we're going for. So let's go.
Why wouldn't it be?
So the way
This is Fizzy's restaurant.
Basing it on an actual.
I was almost about to say Fizzy's shop,
Gotta look at the.
but Fizzy already has a shop.
I know a good way to do this. If I go and grab one of these item frames from up here, I can put like this up on the wall. It's basically as like our display cookie, and then we can go and base all of our designs off this. So I know the first dimensions is that we need to go 6 blocks along this way, I believe. So it means we're not going to have an exact middle here, which is a little bit annoying, but doesn't matter too much. So if we go so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then if I go 5, 6 on this side, is that the ladder like as close to the middle as it could be?
Maybe.
So 3 on that side and 2 on that side. It's just gonna have to do. It just means the ladder's gonna be exactly equal. It's not a big deal. It doesn't matter very much. It's a little bit annoying, but we're just gonna have to live with it. So let's just go and build up these walls along here a little bit. And we can go and start filling in some of the floor as well. And the styling, as you can probably imagine, is going to be cookie styling. So it's going to be mainly orange, which is the closest colour to the Minecraft cookies. But then there's also going to be, of course, some brown as well for all of the chocolate chips, which are crucial for the cookie experience. So let's put the cookie up here. So let's say we're building like this line along here. So we then go in 1 and then across by 2. So
yep, and we're building the actual shape of the cookie.
There, and then we'd go across by 2. So we'd then go 1, 2, like this. Let's go and start filling in the floor as well. And then I believe we go across by 6 again. Oh, the cookie's gone. No! The model.
Fizzy!
I got spares. Goes 1, goes 2, and then it goes 6 again. So 1, 2.
I know you love cookies, but we need that as reference.
And do the exact same thing.
If you want to make your cookie restaurant just right.
To copy from makes it way easier to do this. So I recommend that if you want to build this place yourself, bring yourself a model cookie. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Very smart idea.
And then do we do the same on the other side, I assume? Yes, we do. We go in by 2 here. So we go 1, 2 like that.
Hi, Benji.
I have to do it by 1. Let's go and add in some floor so I can actually kind of place these blocks down like this.
Very smart idea.
Just realized something. This floor is going to have to be changed, actually. I'm going to leave it here for now because it makes it way easier to do the building. But this floor actually needs to be glowstone. So, Fizzy, could you do that for now, actually, Fizzy? If you...
floor light.
Actually, I've got a bunch of glowstone on me here if you want me to throw you some. But if you fill in all of this floor here as
let there be light.
And then we're actually going to place orange carpet on top of the glowstone. And then that way it's going to be all nicely lit up and also the colour that we need it to be. So let me go and throw down my glowstone.
And no googlies will be spawning in here.
So, right then, so we go on 2 and then we go by 1 there and then we go across by 6 again. I guess I might as well start filling this in with glowstone, seeing as that's the actual block we're going to need to
Did I just see a creeper?
This is going to be the back wall over here. So
was that another creeper I just saw in the tunnel?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this should hopefully line up perfectly with the other side. And I think it has. I think this is looking good. So let's go and carry on filling in the rest of the glowstone around here.
But I swear, I saw another creeper.
And this block needs to go there to mark the wall. And this is looking pretty cookie-shaped. I will ask my cookie expert to just confirm.
Cookie expert.
Is this the shape of a cookie?
Yes.
Okay, jolly good. I have confirmed with my cookie expert for cookie authenticity, and this is actually
maybe Fizzy could be a cookie scientist.
At the moment, it doesn't look much like a cookie, just because it's covered in glowstone rather than the orange wall. But if we
it's a radioactive cookie.
This orange wall.
That's why it's glowing. I don't know.
With all of this, and then it's going to be completely lit up. And it just means that we're not going to need any torches or anything else in here. It just means that we're going to have this entire place very bright without the need of like a bunch of torches, because torches can kind of ruin some builds sometimes. Don't you find that?
Kind of.
You just need like if you build anything big, like with tall ceilings, you just have to cover it in torches, otherwise it's going to be really dark. And sometimes it can just ruin the build. So it's kind of nice when I can have a build where I'm like, right, inside of here, absolutely no torches whatsoever. All of the light is going to be hidden under the ground. And I guess we can add in some chocolate chips as well. So
AKA brown carpet.
With the chocolate chips for the floor, they're going to be 3D. They're not going to be like carpets. They're going to be like proper blocks sticking out. Basically like tables.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Like that, but kind of scattered around.
Forgot he built it like that. I was thinking the carpet.
The cookie expert, Fizzy, do you want to go and and start spreading out the chocolate chips where you to see fit, and then I'm going to go and start building up the walls, which is going to
on
be
top of a carpet.
Design,
I guess that works out just fine.
The chocolate chips are actually going to be a little bit more important on the.
Where did that creeper go?
Let me explain to you what the twist of this restaurant is. Why it's special and why it isn't just a big fluffy orange room. So, it's called Cookie Crumble, this restaurant, and the reason it's called Cookie Crumble is because there is going to be a special moment which is going to be activated by Fizzy Elephant at special times. So basically, the idea is you'll come in and you sit at the restaurant. You're not going to order anything. Like, there's no point in ordering anything anyway, because all they have is cookies. And There's a slime ball down there.
Oh.
Yeah, so all they have is cookies anyway. So you're basically going to sit at your table.
Or was that a slime that was inside of the tunnel?
At a random point in time, and no one's going to know how.
But I should.
Cookies.
It looked like a creeper
flying from the walls. So all of the chocolate.
Was that actually a slime? Because I saw something green like poking in the tunnel.
Cookie delivery points, I guess, and cookies are going to fly through them, like real cookies that you can actually eat are going to fly through them and then just kind of cover you and the floor, and it's going to be like the cookie is crumbling, hence the name Cookie Crumble. So that is the idea.
Oh yeah, the dropper mechanism he did.
Today. I'm not sure how high these walls should go.
Too bad it doesn't exactly work anymore because of the way they changed it
just to make sure we're not
on Bedrock.
On the ceiling. So yeah, I think maybe going up.
Because it just goes off the wall instead of going through it.
And I think that will be.
Hi, Benji.
And, hello, Benji. There.
So now in the download, it looks so bad.
Out of orange wall a little bit here. What do you think? Like too higher? Do you think? Because we want quite tall ceilings just to give ourselves room for the cookie crumble. So let's go to this height. Yep, and then this is going to give us plenty of room on the ceiling as well. So yeah, let's go to this height here, and then we'll do the ceiling, which is going to be kind of above this on the top. So let me just place down the rest of the
iron
I have around the outside here.
Hello, Fizzy.
To go and fill in the rest, and then I'm going to start working out the cookie delivery system. So it sounds really fancy when I say cookie delivery system. Basically, I mean droppers.
Yeah, that's what I was basically saying.
Cookies through the wall is the way this is going to work.
The feature that doesn't work anymore on Bedrock, which sucks.
Activated is going to be a bit more interesting. Oh, wait a minute, is this? Oh, okay. Oh, that just is the trail to get up there. Okay, I got confused for a second. Let's just try and do one as an example. I'm trying to think of the easiest way to build this. So I need a hopper on the outside here. So say if that hopper is there, I will then have orange wall like that there, and then brown wall basically just to mark where they're going to fly out from. You can give me a hand if you want as well, Fizzy. Look, there are some droppers. I believe you have some chocolate chips on you already, so you just kind of scatter them out randomly. So we can have like one there, maybe one higher
chocolate chips,
just
quote
make
unquote.
Sure every time you add a chocolate chip, that you add the brown wall as well. It doesn't really matter. It's just like a way to mark it basically for myself. So let's go and add some dirt in here. I can go and place the dropper on, and then I can go and place the brown wall there, and these can basically be all the way
or the chocolate chip,
the outside
quote unquote.
And so yeah, Fizzy, while you go and add all of them,
it's Minecraft, you got to use your imagination.
The mechanism which is going to activate it all, because it needs to be completely hidden. So what we're going to do is I need to pick a space. Let's just do it down here, shall we? Doesn't really matter too much. This is going to be where it's activated from. So this can be, I guess, Fizzy's table, and we're going to break away the glowstone here.
Ooh, silk touch, nice.
Glowstone, we are going to have a hopper. So the way this is going to work is Fizzy is going to drop down a cookie, or it could be any object, but knowing Fizzy, it will probably be a cookie. Basically, it will fall down into the hopper. It will get sucked up through the carpet, which is pretty cool when that happens. And then it's going to set off everything. So all of the cookies will start crumbling and start flying out of the walls. And then, yeah, basically it will reset itself. So it's going to be ready for the next one that you throw down there. So let's go and add these hoppers first. So
Benji.
I need 2 of these that are going to go down straight there like that. Nope, I need to crouch and then place this next one here. I'll put the carpet back down.
I was about to say, put the hopper in the wrong place, but I was like, then again, I don't remember how this redstone works.
It disappears. It gets sucked down into the hopper down through there. And oh, Fizzy, don't block this up yet. Don't block this up. Whoop! I'm going to make the most of his little...
Oh, Benji.
Oh, look at all of this orange wall as well. Oh, this is all the orange wall from the floor. Oh, let's go and gather this.
Now the cookie is really crumbling. It's like,
let's go and grab all of this.
Leave a bunch of crumbs behind.
How this mechanism is going to work. It is very, very, very simple. So... basically, all we need to have
dislocated my jaw earlier.
Is a dropper. No, not a dropper. A dropper. And grab the dropper. I already have some.
Like we need a third hopper.
So basically, the cookies are going to go and make their way down into the dropper.
There's the cookie.
And then if I add a comparator, which is going to be off to the side of it, basically what this actually, let's do it going this way, so it's going more to the center. I'll explain why in a bit. So basically, whenever there's an item inside of here, that is going to go and and set off that redstone. So as you can see, it's now lit up. If I take the cookie out, it now goes off. That's simply how it works. And then we're just going to add a repeater next to this, which just means this signal will travel further, because otherwise I think that signal would only travel like one block or something. Let's test this. So basically, the more items that there would be in the dropper, the further the redstone would go. And as you can see, it's a very weak signal otherwise. So let's go and put down the repeater again, and that's going to keep it extending. And then this needs to do two things. One thing it needs to do is it needs to send a signal, which is going to be setting off all of the droppers. So this signal can just kind of go off over in that direction. The other thing that you need to do, which is just as important, is we need to loop this signal back around, so it's once again facing into the dropper. And what this means is that it will drop down. It will set the signal off to fire out all of the cookies, and it will also fire the cookie back out again. And this is really important because otherwise, it would only be set off once, and then you'd need to come down here and go and gather up the cookie again, and basically it would be really, really annoying to be able to do. So let's make another crafting table at first. It wouldn't be a lovely world video if I didn't make more than one crafting video in the episode. And
you were doing so well.
And then this hopper is just going to be down here. And actually, let's go make a...
I'm very disappointed, Stampy. Very disappointed.
And this is basically just going to gather up everything that's fired out. So this doesn't really matter. You don't need this. You could have all of the items just firing down on the ground. And Benji, stop knocking me around as I'm trying to place this down. You could just have it all fire on the ground. It just feels
Welcome to the new mob AI.
Throwing down a load of cookies. It means that at some point we could go and gather them back up. So anything that fires out...
skeleton. Spooky, scary skeleton. Creeping in the cave.
Benji, don't do it. That was scary. Let's go and grab the sword. Right, look how up.
Whack him in the head with a pick, why don't you?
Spawning up at the top and then dropping down on me or something, because I put down a lot of torches down here. I was trying to be safe, but yeah, I believe this should be all working.
You might want to put some more torches on the surface.
Only for my test. Let's just go and make a note block, and let's go and just place this down here. And what this means is that
there's a notebook down there.
Set off a
I'm sorry, I don't remember this redstone that well.
If I go and drop something down, so let me make a. Should we make a ladder? Let's make a ladder just for now. So I'm probably going to be kind of coming up and down here a few times. So let's just go and make a ladder here, so I can easily go and be able to do that. And let's go and do a bit of a test. So what should happen now is if I throw a cookie in, it should make the note block go off. So everyone be quiet and listen and. Okay, it wasn't the most
kind of
sound. That low thud was the note block. It's because the note block's on stone. But another test is I should be able to throw another one in, and it should just set off the note block again. It should have reset itself. So let's listen. There we go. The boring thud of the working redstone. And so if we go...
Well, at least it's working, at least.
What means is, Benji, you can sit down here. I'm a little bit worried now.
You want a cookie, Benji?
It should be we have 2 cookies down here in the chest. And so this is the way it's all going to work. So all we need to do now is to link up this trail of...
How little it puts up your health.
The cookies that Fizzy has put around the place. All of these droppers. So let's... Yeah, there's no real elegant way to do this. So one of the good things is because I did all of this like underground, it means that the redstone doesn't need to be pretty. Like whenever I'm trying to do redstone and like I'm kind of doing it like in between like the walls of something, I always try and make the redstone as like perfect and compact as possible. For this, it just doesn't really matter too much because look how much room we have to do all of this redstone. Like, this redstone could be as messy as anything. As long as it works, that's the only thing that really matters. So
yeah, as long as it does what it needs to do, then that's all that matters, really.
We don't need to get them all linked up for now.
As long as it's working like it's supposed to.
And get enough of them linked up so I can kind of demonstrate
Which it
how
doesn't now.
Work. The other thing that we need to do, Fizzy, I don't know if you have done it already, and I think once again this is going to be your area of expertise. We need to fill all of these droppers full of cookies. We need as many cookies as possible inside of these droppers. And I know you won't like this, Fizzy, but throw away all your cookies, put them in the dropper. We'll be getting them back in a more spectacular fashion soon, Fizzy. Don't you worry about that. No one else is going to be stealing your cookies. The whole point of this restaurant is, and this is basically what I'm in a restaurant. restaurant. This is basically just like a secret bank of cookies for Fizzy. That's basically what we created here. So yeah, let's go and start linking
A
up some of
cookie
this
bank.
redstone. So this trail can lead to this one here. I'm going to probably need to
That'd be
add
a kind of an alternate name for the building, the cookie
which
bank.
is something that I haven't really done yet, but that won't be too much trouble. But
So we have the cookie garden, the cookie crumble,
to link up this redstone,
and the cookie bank
along there like that. And I guess rather than doing loads of trails up, I guess I can just kind of carry on this trail around to this side to go and link it up to the ones over there. So let's just try and get this side all completely linked up, and then we can have our first ever tester cookie crumble to see how well it's going to work.
That even sounds like a mini game in the Funland, like Cookie Crumble.
I think that should set it off, even though it's
that would have been a pretty cool mini game idea.
In some repeaters now, just
a mini game for Fizzy Elephant.
One there. Let's go and just do
Stampy. I think Stampy could have actually done something like that in the Funland.
Hold up! I'm crouching. I'm trying to look in the drop. A whole stack of cookies. Fizzy always has plenty of cookies on him, so I knew that supply would never be an issue with with building this thing because of how many cookies he always has on him. Let's just go and do this trail.
The funny thing is, all the helpers always have a supply of food on them.
We can keep on linking it around
because Polly has the apples, William has the carrots, Fizzy has the cookies, obviously.
Something that I will say is,
and Stampy loves cake, but he doesn't keep a supply of it on him whenever he's going out to build.
Only fire through the wall.
It's kind of ironic and funny at the same time.
So, say if I had a dropper, imagine that was a dropper right up there, it would work. All you'll need to do is to put a block on top of it as well, and it kind of works the same for if you're doing it on one of these corners here. You'll just need to make sure that that the cookie can really only make its way through the wall, because what it basically tries to do is that the cookie just basically tries to escape when it's fired and has nowhere else to go. It tries to go like up to the nearest area. It's kind of how I did, when I did my my elevators to lift up items and recycle Michael, and then there was the Sky High restaurant I did it in as well.
Yeah,
basically the way that works, that's the way the item is able to keep on going up higher and higher and higher, and so that's kind of
he did have to change them because of the mechanics, though.
Blocking the top
because the mechanic change,
but to fire straight through the wall, which is very handy for what we.
I think now he did. I think now he did it with like a water elevator.
Yeah, that one has cookies in there
with the soul sand.
It's like most of this side has.
I think that's how he did it now.
Another repeater down here. What's actually a really nice way to be able to test? If I just go and make a.
How you doing down there, Benji?
Make a lever. I don't have any cobblestone on me. I can't even get any because of my silly pickaxe. So
got the powerful silk touch on it.
Pickaxe. Like it's funny because I got a silk touch pickaxe, so I can't even like make another pickaxe. So let's just
the power of silk touch compels you.
And then if I just leave the redstone on, then I can just see whether it's all lit up and whether I need to add any more repeaters into it. So if I just go and light all of this up here, you can hear that going crazy. And then if the trail has reached to here lit up, then I know it's all good. And it looks like it's all good. Oh, I didn't realize though, I did miss a dropper which is right here. You might as well go and link this one up.
Yeah, might as well check all the droppers, make sure they're all connected.
Linked up as well. So now we can.
That'd be a smart thing to do.
The lever, Benji, you can go and stand up and join us as well. And let's see how well this works. Then let's see if it works at all. Whoa!
Whoa! It's crumbling.
Oh, they're just non-stop firing. What's happening? What was that about? I think was there a bunch of stuff in the dropper? I think a bunch of a bunch of cookies had fallen into the dropper, and so it was just going crazy.
Oops.
That was a pretty good example of how it's going to work, though. Right, Fizzy, I feel like you should do the
so many cookies.
The secret place is here. See where I'm standing? That's where you're going to need to throw them down. So, yeah, if you go and throw a cookie down
and
there, we will see the first ever cookie crumble in here.
Cookie!
It's flying from the sky. That's amazing. And it should go and throw another one down, Fizzy, as I know you want to, because that means you're going to get your cookie back. Then once again, the cookie! Calm down, Fizzy. Calm down, Fizzy. You're making a mess. You're making a mess.
The cookie is crumbling right before our very eyes.
It's so hard to place blocks down because there's carpet everywhere. But yeah,
I have way too much fun with this.
The ceiling at the top here, and then I think we should add some some chocolate chip
So many cookies!
as well, just to kind of keep it with the theme, kind of as if we are inside of a giant chocolate chip cookie. And then all else I'm going to need to do is I'm going to add in a few more around the walls, just to make the cookie crumble go extra crazy. I just want as many as possible, and then of course link up the rest of the redstone with the ones that I missed. And there's a hole there, Fizzy, I made, but I can't reach to fill it in. If you want to help me out there, but yeah, apart from that, that is pretty much this restaurant completely done. So
I love it already.
Take away all of the dirt we put down. We can block in once again the hole that we made here, and yeah, Fizzy, you can keep going cookie crumble crazy if you want. Like already with just like this is just like 6 or
Fizzy
something.
crazy for cookie.
The cookies are just going absolutely crazy all over the place. I love it. So what I think I'll do then is I'll come back here in the future. Once I've kind of added in a few more, and then I can show you a more crazy cookie crumble where it goes all over the place. But for now, Fizzy, do you want to?
I would love to see it
outside of there, and then I can go and block it off, because otherwise someone else might be able to discover it, and then they will be able to steal all of your cookies. And I just love this so much.
We don't want that to happen.
And no one would even know that any of that was there. So there we go. We pretty much got the
nice.
entire cookie crumble restaurant completely built in one episode, and of that I am very proud of myself, and of course very proud of you, Fizzy, and very proud of you, Benji.
So now he has a secret place to store all of his cookies.
But sadly, that is the end of this episode here. In the next episode, I'm going to be doing something. I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet, but I guess we can all go and find out together. So yeah, big thank you to Fizzy and Benji for joining. A big thank you to you for watching, and I will see you
You're welcome.
all later. Bye!
Goodbye, Stampy, goodbye, Fizzy, and goodbye, Benji. And, Stampy has gone cookie crazy. You know, he's kind of like the Cocoa Puffs bird. Like, he's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Fizzy is cuckoo for cookies. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, as I had fun reacting to this episode. In the next episode is the Halloween special, Stampy's Lovely World Halloween special from 2017, and they go to watch some scary movies. But until then, like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video. Thank you much for watching, and I'll see you guys next video, and as always, stay awesome and innocent, Raponi.